Hey, what's going on? Ryan here with Intersection Records, and went out last night and saw the Kevin Cronin band at Hollywood Casino Amphitheater outside of St. Louis, formerly known as Riverport Amphitheater, and it was really good. I mean, so we know about the legal trouble that REO Speedwagon has had in the last couple years. This is the same band that last year performed as REO Speedwagon. We got Kevin Cronin, obviously, on guitar, vocals, and piano. We got Dave Amato, who's been in the band for 35 years, on guitar. Brian Hitt, who's been in the band since like 1989, on drums. New bass player Matt Bissonette, who played with David Lee Roth and Elton John. And then Derek Hilland on keyboards. You know, it was very enjoyable. They opened up the show. Kevin's voice seemed a little weak at first. They played the 1981 album High Infidelity in its entirety, opening up with Don't Let Go, Keep On Loving You, obviously huge hit for them, and I think #1 song. And then a series of songs that, frankly, I didn't know that as well. Follow My Heart, didn't know it. You know, I'm a big REO Speedwagon fan, but I don't know some of these deeper cuts. You know, growing up, my brother was 7 years older than me, and he played You Can Tune a Piano, but You Can't Tune a Fish quite a bit when I was growing up. I did see them in 1990, so right when that new lineup took place at Six Flags in St. Louis, and it started raining during Riding the Storm Out back in 1990. And then I saw them again about 10 years ago. Felt like they had something to prove last night. You know, Cronin kind of talked to the crowd, kind of jokingly about the fact that they kind of can't call themselves REO. I mean, he cryptically was saying, well, this guy's been in this band for 35 years, and this guy's been in it for 36 years. And I wrote all these songs. He played The Letter next, which I hadn't heard in years, a cool song off of High Infidelity. And then Take It on the Run, of course, huge stadium pleaser. Matt Bissonette on drums was really active. He's up in Amato's face, you know, running bass lines. Brian Hitt is just such a great drummer. That guy is so smooth. And Out of Season was next. Shaking It Loose was next off of High Infidelity songs. Deeper tracks again. I Wish You Were There. Again, deeper tracks. So I'm like thinking to myself, man, Kevin must love playing his songs that he wrote. And yeah, he doesn't have to just give you a greatest hits package because he could do it all night with the REO stuff. But they're playing an album that came out that connected with a lot of people that were there. It was an older crowd. They opened up for Styx, by the way, which we'll get to in a separate review. By the way, check out my channel. We only talk about great music here every day on Intersection Records. So they then go into Keep Pushing. So the album's over, right? High Infidelity, they played both sides of it, and now we're going to get the greatest hits package, right? Keep Pushing was so good. And, you know, Cronin's kind of being inspirational with the crowd. You know, whenever things get tough, you just got to keep pushing. But it's true. He's still rocking out there. I don't know how old Kevin Cronin is, but, I mean, doesn't he have to... How old's Kevin Cronin? He was born in 1951. He's 74 years old. 73. He'll be 74 next month. The guy looks great. You know, yeah, the voice is a little bit weaker. But what do you want? You know, you're getting these songs. Dave Amato is bringing it on Les Paul-like guitars. Played a Strat at one point. Played a Telly at one point. Time for Me to Fly was next. You know, just big songs. People were up dancing. We were dancing more than most people were sitting down, but it's all worthy of being up for it. Riding the Storm Out's next. There's a big 3-guitar attack. 3-guitar attack? Well, Bissonette's up in the face of Amato and Cronin. Keyboard player with the siren wails. Keyboard player was really good. Derek Hilland. And then they play I Can't Fight This Feeling, and it's such a soft ballad, and it kind of seems at the end of the night that I don't know, it's not my favorite song, but people love that song. And then of course they close with Roll With The Changes. One of my favorite songs, my dad's favorite song, who passed away a couple years ago. Toast to you, Dad. But it felt nostalgic. It felt fresh though too. Like I said earlier, it felt like Kevin's pissed off. And St. Louis is kind of a hometown show for them. Band is from Champaign, kind of founded out of the University of Illinois, Champaign, middle Illinois band. Kind of feels like St. Louis is a home, and it felt like they were given a hometown show, and they know that Cronin wants to keep going, keep pushing, and it'd be cool if those guys could reconcile and kind of get back together and be able to call themselves. But I'll tell you what, Matt Bissonette on bass with his energy and really amping it up. I mean, getting in Dave Amato's face and like driving that band. Kevin, just do what you're doing, Don't retire. He kind of cryptically said this could be it. You may not see me again. So I don't know. I loved the concert. I was surprised how much, I can't believe it's been another 11 years since I've seen them. I think I saw them in 14. They played with Chicago with my brother Dennis. And then I saw them in 1990. I can't believe I haven't seen them more often. Just a great band. Anyway, good night last night with my buddy Mike Lehman. Peace out. See ya.